welcome to my channel, and this video is titled, Are All Narcissists the Same? And this is a little bit of a story time, and this is based on personal experience. And honestly, all of my videos are based on personal experience. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I'm none of that. I'm just speaking on what happened to me. And if it happened to me, it happened to other people as well. So, little story time here. So I was with one of my girlfriends tonight, and I've spoke about her in previous videos about how basically one of the things that we bonded over was we had the flippin' same situation. And she's completely gorgeous, the hair, the nails, the lashes, the everything. I mean, she's just like dressed to the nines. She's so stylish. And I finally met the guy. Spoke about this on previous videos. Met the guy, and I was just like, and I'm like, girl, you could do so much better, which was what everyone said about me and my narcissist in question, Mr. Michael Caruso, the almost 60-year-old guy who lied to me, cheated on me with a prostitute for 7 years, right? Same thing with this guy, right? Lied to her, cheated on her for 8 years, okay? Had a whole other life, whole other everything, right? But she keeps going back to this guy. Same reason why I would keep going back to Michael Caruso. There's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to do, right? So, and it's funny because earlier in the day she asked me, she was like, so whatever happened to that girl that was stalking you? And the girl that was stalking me, and I spoke about her in previous videos, was Yvonne, Michael Caruso's whatever, right? So watch all these other videos, right? Every video coincides with every other video. So it's funny that she mentions that. And I'm like, yeah, actually. So like I said, I have her I have them all blocked. But thing is, when you block someone, they still get through. And that's what I flip and hate about it. A block ain't even a real block, right? So if you block them on your phone, they can still call you. It just goes straight to voicemail. It doesn't ring, but you will get that voicemail notification. Just like how if they send you a text message, you don't get that bing notification. You get, well, when you go to your trash folder, you'll see everything, right? So this was, when was this? Because remember, screenshots, baby. Screenshots don't lie. They don't lie ever, okay? So this was Wednesday, December 14th when this was sent, right? But I was just watching, actually, I think I was watching Euphoria that day, which, oh my God, I was late on that show and, whoo, baby, loving it. So I was watching that and it was in between episodes. So I'm like scrolling through my phone and doing this and that. I'm like, oh, let me go to my trash folder. So from Yvonne's number, okay, which how she got my phone number, Mr. Michael Caruso, there's a link. There's a YouTube link. And then there's I see you smiley face, which was sent at 9:08 a.m. Okay. I'm never up at 9 in the morning. Well, actually, yeah, no, Wednesday. No, I'm never up at 9 in the morning, like ever. Okay. So I click on this YouTube video, and it is the song, I Always Feel Like Somebody's Watching Me. And she says, I see you smiley face. I have not talked to these people, have not spoken a word. Well, actually, Miss Little Yvonne, she can't ever say anything to my face. She sends these little messages and I'm like, what are you doing? How old are you? Well, you're older than me. So you don't really see me because it's 9:08 in the morning and I'm in bed. Blinds are always shut because of you and people like Michael Caruso. So, like, what is your deal? Like, ugh. So I'm telling my girlfriend this, and she's just like, the F is wrong with people. And it's so funny because I say that to a lot of my friends, and they're like, honey, a lot. A lot is what's wrong with these people, apparently. Okay. So there's that. And I'm like, listen, you're older than the Bible. Please go find something else to do. Okay. This is like stalking, harassment, like insanity at this point. Like, I mean, I'm flattered that you think of me. Flattered, I guess, but ugh, like it's just so gross, right? So I was out with one of my girlfriends tonight, and I'm meeting her at the spot that we go to. And she's like, yeah, I'll be there. So it's like 20 minutes that passes, and I'm like, heck is she? Like, she's not one to flake, right? So it's like 20 minutes. And as I say to myself, I was like, is she seriously just like not responding? So she comes storming in, right? And not only is she like super like beautiful and stylish, and she's flipping funny, right? So she comes storming in, right? And she just slams her bag on the bar, and she looks at me, and I'm just like, the heck happened to you? She just starts going off, okay? Going off about the guy, okay? And honey, everything that she's telling me, I'm like, same, same, same. Been there, done that, went through the same, okay? Basically, the same thing that she's going through with this guy. I mean, same thing that I'm not going through, went through with Mr. Michael Caruso, Ron and Sam. And actually, she's more of the Ron and Sam, because she told me, she's like, oh, and I beat his butt. And I was like, she's like, oh yeah, she's like, you can't treat me like crap and then expect me to put up with it. I mean, domestic violence is never funny, because this guy is like Rick Ross, okay? I met him, and I'm just like, yeah, Rick Ross, right? And she's not that, right? So she told, and I'm just dying, like not meaning to, but I'm just like, oh my God. And I'm like, so what, am I going to get a phone call that I got to come bail you out of jail? And she's like, he's never going to call the cops on me after everything that he's done. I'm just like, well, I mean, it's not funny, but it's flippin' funny. I mean, I'm dying, right? I'm dying. And she's not dying, by the way. She is just like how I was, okay? So she's telling me that, I mean, it's the same. They talk. She talks to him because there's nothing else to do. And I get that. I get that totally. So I guess they had some sort of little falling out, right? And every single thing that she's telling me, I'm like, yep. And as with the narcissist, as with my experience, my girlfriend's experience, stuff that I read on forums, websites, everything. So she's sending novels and novels, right? I mean, she's showing me everything that she's sending. Page after page after page. Nothing. Radio silence. I'm like, that's how they are. You pour your heart and soul out. You present straight up facts. You present screenshots. No, honey, yeah. Like, you present all of this stuff. Radio silence. They don't even acknowledge it. They go on to a different subject. Or they just do not answer you in hopes that you will have forgotten the previous conversation and you can just move on, because she's showing me everything. And I'm just like, okay, they get into arguments, and then it's, oh, good morning, beautiful, with a heart, kissy face. Oh, how's this? How's that? And I mean, she's presenting straight facts, saying everything, and it's not even registering, right? So she was definitely feeling some type of way, and I get it, honey. I get it 1000%. And it's funny because she told me, she was like, I don't think that you understand the toll that this takes on me. And I said, honey, you ain't got to tell me. This man turned me into a flippin' alcoholic. I never drank alcohol before I met this person. Never. Did other stuff, but I never drank alcohol. And then I get with this guy, right? And then you drink to fit in because he's a wannabe Tommy Lee. He thinks he's Tommy Lee, right? Then you use alcohol as a coping mechanism because he lets his underage kids drink. Alcoholic is so accepted. Like, honey, I know exactly the kind of toll that this takes on you because this toll took itself on me and took it hardcore. Like, I know exactly what this person is talking about. And she's pouring out her heart and soul to me. And, you know, this person is just acting like your typical narcissist. So then she tells me, she was like, you want to hear what he has to say? And I was like, actually, I do if you're ready to go for it. So she calls him, right? Everything that he is saying is everything that Mr. Michael Caruso has said. Now, I don't know this person's age. She's around my age. I mean, I'm definitely guessing that he's older. But it's like, you're old enough to know better, and you just don't care. You absolutely do not care. And apparently all narcissists act the same. Because if I'm finding things on narcissistic forums and websites and Instagram, and I'm finding people on YouTube, and they're sharing the same experiences that I am, yeah, all narcissists act the flippin' same. And it's really like just lame that all of these people are grown adults. Grown. And this is how you choose to act. I just, yeah. So in my experience, yes, all narcissists act the same, and they act the same in the sense that, oh, it's all your fault. Oh, they act this way because of you. And when they don't want to answer anything, they will give you radio silence. Never speak about it at all. And then they'll just brush over it, sweep it under the carpet, and just expect everything to be a-okay. And that's what my girlfriend said. She's like, days will pass and he tries to come around and act like nothing ever happened. Just like Mr. Michael Caruso. Now, let me tell you, the few times that he has came back, because remember before, it was always me begging and pleading. Well, the few times that he has reached out as of late, act like nothing ever happened. Oh, I just wanted to see how you're doing, and I don't carry hate in my heart the way that you do it. Hold up now. Of course, you don't carry hate in your heart because I never did anything to you. I didn't cheat on you. You cheated on me. You lied to me. You disinvited me on a trip. You posted photos of me. You did a multitude of things to where I hate you, and I hate you for life because you did it for your own sick pleasure. Never apologized for any of it. And if you did apologize, it was weak. It wasn't real. Not real at all. Like, you just want to come back and act like nothing happened. Never touch on the subject, nothing. Because it's all a game to you. It's all a game to a narcissist. But of course, whenever you spit straight facts, they can't argue with that. It's just gross because you think as you get older, things are going to be better. You think life is not going to be high school. Apparently it is. And this is why I said I'm done is back to Guido's Gangsters and Hood Rats. I mean, Mr. Michael Caruso was, I want to say he was normal. Not even. As I look at it now, he was flipping white trash. White, nasty, disgusting trash. And what does trash gravitate towards? Trash. So, I mean, at least with the little Guido's Gangsters and Hood Rats, the only thing I had to worry about was getting a phone call at 3 a.m. saying they're not with us anymore or they're in jail. Never had to deal with any of this stuff. So, just don't get it. But that's my little story time for today. So, thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing. Thanks, guys. See ya.